friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are their current feelings for you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is Orion's Animal Tarot, and pile number two is a tarot of the Curious Creatures. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say there's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. For those of you who chose Orion's Animal Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one, specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, their current feelings, alright? Pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Person's current feelings for. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Magician. I also have your Oracle cards, so let's take a look at them. All that glitters, Sophia, Patience, 8989 transformation. Okay. First off, the primary energy that's coming through me is your person's very, very curious about you. They might be wondering what you're up to. I don't see conflict, to be very honest. This could just be that maybe both of you have not confessed your feelings to one another. Maybe it's so new that it's technically no contact. Maybe there has been very, very sporadic communication, like in the beginning of a connection, or maybe just time has passed and both of you have just not communicated with each other. Whatever it is, there's something fresh about the energy that's coming through. There's also something new about this connection. It could be a reconciliation, so maybe both of you had a false start and then you both went your separate ways and then time has passed. I'm not getting that there has been a breakdown of this connection, like a big explosive breakdown. I'm not getting that at all. It looks like just over time it might have faded, but technically it's not. I'm also getting that the energy of this connection's kind of always stayed with the two of you, regardless of how much time has passed as well. Right now, it looks like that curiosity has been building and building within your person over time, and it looks like they can no longer avoid that truth. You know, that feeling of, I want to know more about them. I want to understand where they're at. I want to see why I'm feeling what I'm feeling towards this person, and that's you, pile one. I think that your person has been very, very patient with themselves and with this connection. I think that they have thought that, okay, maybe time is going to reveal itself, like time's going to tell me why or what's up with this connection, and maybe things will come around at some point. But I think that your person might be getting a little bit fed up about why things have not shifted in this connection. I also see pause energy on their end at this point, though they are stepping into action-oriented energy. But at this point, I think that there has been pause because either both of you might be waiting for the other to take action, and you know, there could be a standstill because of that. But I am also seeing that it could have just been divine intervention, both of you going your separate ways. And I am seeing missed meetings. I am seeing that maybe both of you tried so many times to meet up, but it just didn't happen. There was something or the other that was coming up, or both of you tried to have conversations, but just something was misaligned. There's something about alignment that's coming through, something about manifestation that's coming through, that maybe both of you were just not in the aligned energies, and maybe that was divine protection as well. So there's definitely something about patience running out on your person's end. Like they might have tried so much to connect with you, to kind of understand where you're at, to see if you're open to maybe a rejuvenation of this connection. But it looks like either they got tired of waiting for the universe to step in, or your person's kind of tired of the universe constantly stepping in and blocking this connection. You know, it looks like there is a particular alignment that both of you need to get into in order for this connection to take place, or in order for this connection to start again, or to progress. And your person's kind of waiting for that at this point in time. I think that for a while, your person was kind of distracted with other aspects of their life, but it looks like now they no longer find joy and happiness in that. I would not be surprised if they were intentionally distracting themselves, maybe with work. For some of you, I am seeing that this person could be a workaholic, could be somebody who loved, I don't know why I said loved in past tense, but maybe that is important. There are no coincidences, right, Palawan? So maybe at one point your person, you know, really, really loved to travel so much, but then they realized that they were just escaping their reality. They were running away from maybe facing what they felt about this connection, maybe facing what this connection actually meant to them. For others of you, yes, I do see that it could be other connections as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be this person entering a partnership, a business partnership with someone else, in order, like the workaholic energy is also coming through, right? In order to kind of stop thinking about this connection. Or I am getting a lot of distractions. that energy is definitely coming through. And I think that it worked for a while, Palawan. I think that it did work for a while, but over time, there was like this growing dissatisfaction within them. It's like whatever they distracted themselves with, I think that it worked out for them. I think that it went fabulous. I think that they did end up traveling a lot, or they did end up, you know, becoming very, very successful in their work, or even these other relationships. Maybe they felt fulfilled at that point in time, or the relationship to the outside world was kind of everything that this person had asked for, but there was a growing dissatisfaction, and your person kind of kept looking back at you every single time there was some kind of success with these endeavors that they were on, or these things that they distracted themselves on. They couldn't help but to keep looking back at you, kind of feeling your energy and kind of wishing that your energy was part of their life, you know. And I think that has been growing and growing and growing, and that by itself has caused like a big transformation. I'm being called to see 8989. I think that there was a lot of back and forth about that feeling, you know, of wanting to have you or your energy in their life, but at the same time not wanting it and distracting themselves with other aspects. I think that they did go back and forth until today, when it's become so much that they have no choice but to admit it to themselves. And that is the transformation that your person's going through. Your person's aligning, because I think that they are accepting that whatever it is that they choose that is not you, they still want to choose you. That's a beautiful thought that's coming through, Palawan. Whatever it is, you know, regardless of how much they try to run away from this connection, there's something about you that pulls them back. There's something about this connection that they keep looking back for, you know. And I think that your person is ready to admit that. And I feel that because we have the Magician coming out, it's a major arcana right over there, your person's realizing that as messy as the situation could be, maybe they've entangled themselves in other situations, or maybe so much time has passed that it feels like they can't come back, you know. Regardless of that, I think that your person is aligning because they have accepted this to themselves. They have accepted that regardless of what happens, their thoughts keep going back to you. Their energy keeps going back to you. There's something about you that this person cannot brush off. And that by itself is aligning to this connection, or this connection coming back around. Yes, your person definitely wants a new beginning between the two of you, at least to see where it could go. At this point in time, I think that they are just taking one step at a time, but they want things to be more than what it is right now. That energy is coming through very, very heavy, and it looks like your person might be wishing, praying. I am seeing someone at a very like a place of faith, and just praying, I really hope that I get to meet them, or I really hope that I get a chance, one more chance, because I feel like every time that your person thought there was an opportunity, that opportunity was taken away, especially when it came to you. You know, maybe you both planned to meet and just didn't keep happening, but your person's praying. They're praying for that one opportunity to grow things between the two of you, because fulfillment isn't fulfillment unless and until you are a part of their life. Your energy is a part of their life, and that is something that your person has realized. That is what is in their current fields right now. I mean, your person is definitely in their fields, and I think that there is an element of destiny that your person is understanding. Yes, I am getting that as well. Intelligence within wisdom. The person is understanding that there needs to be internal alignment in order for there to be external alignment. And your person is kind of looking within, trying to understand what it is going to take from within them in order to bring this connection around. At one point, I think that your person might have been very, very upset with maybe the divine, maybe the universe. Like, why can't you just make this happen, you know? But then they're realizing that, you know, it's energy. At the end of it, everything is energy. If you're not getting what you want, that means that where you are at right now is fundamentally misaligned, because universe doesn't know what to give and what not to give. No, it doesn't hold anything back. It's not like that. It just gives you what you are at that point in time, the energy that you are in. And that's something that your person is understanding, that maybe those missed opportunities was because they refused to accept these feelings that they had for you, or this energetic bond that they had with you. And now that they're beginning to accept, your person is understanding that that is alignment, and it's possible that both of you will get an opportunity to at least see where this could go. Your person hopes that it could be more, but they're also understanding that alignment comes from within. That is one of the biggest realizations, and your person is aligning at this point in time. Very, very passive energies. I think that the action is more internal, especially for your pile one. And it is through that internal alignment that things externally are going to shift. And I think that the divine is going to step in for the two of you. There is no action per se that's going to happen from your person towards you, or from you towards your person, but I think that it is just going to align. All right, because you are aligning, your person is aligning, and there's a big transformation going on within them. They're learning how to accept these feelings that they have for you. They're learning to accept what they truly want. You know, I think that for a long time, either they berated themselves for wanting this, like maybe they wanted love in their life, like true, authentic, soulmate kind of love. And maybe while growing up, there were people who were berating them for that. You know, I definitely do get that this might be something that their childhood self at one point wanted for themselves, but maybe everybody around them told them that they were just being silly for wanting that. So it looks like your person might be getting in touch with all of that and learning how to heal those wounds as well. It looks like your person is learning how to be caring and loving and kind and compassionate towards themselves first. You know, acknowledging their wishes, their desires, their dreams first before, you know, letting other people know. And I think that that is a very, very big step to alignment. I think that there have been, like, the way that I see this is, I think that the energies that your person has been in because of denial, I think that all of these cords, all of these strings have just like kind of bundled out, that one by one your person has to find that thread of thought and then take it out. Like, okay, I accept this thread of thought, and then remove it. Yes, this is what I want from my life, and then take that out. Yes, yes. And it is only through that process that your person will be able to completely accept themselves, accept their desires, and as an extension of that, choose themselves and choose this connection. And by choosing themselves, they are aligning with this connection, and this connection will manifest. Whatever has been blocking this from happening in the 3D, all of those blocks are going to be removed, and you are going to see that shift as well. This is pretty massive on your person's end, but it is going to take time for that alignment, but it is happening. This is a very, very big confirmation to you, Pal One, that that transformation is happening at this point in time. All right. And we've got divine plan, and my attention was called to that. So just trust that this is part of divine plan, Pal One. All right. And let me get you one advice. Let's see what wants to come through. All right. One advice for Pal One. there are Seven of Pentacles. There are certain aspects of your life that you need to align with as well. There are certain aspects of your life that you need to stabilize as well. Maybe for your person, it might be internal acceptance. For you, it might be external acceptance. I think that there is some kind of mirroring going on between the two of you as well. So take some time to see in your external world what needs acceptance. Maybe the situation by itself, where you both are, needs acceptance from you. Needs you to make peace with where you are at right now. Find peace in this space. Find peace in the current situation, the scenario between the two of you. Maybe that might be how you align as well. There's something about acceptance that is coming through very, very strongly for both of you, and it looks like for your person it's more internal, but for you it's more external acceptance. So accepting the situation for what it is actually going to help you align with your person's energy. And I would not be surprised, I really would not be surprised if both of you are mirroring. And there's one more aspect though, sorry, there's one more message that's coming through. Hold on, Pawan. Yes, just because you can't see what's happening does not mean it's not happening for you. All right? It does not mean that things are not shifting. And so there might be a layer of acceptance that needs to come through on your end, that even though you can't see physical proof, trust that things are shifting. Trust that there is an evolution, there is a transformation in this connection at this point in time. All right, Pawan? Okay. Well, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pawan, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose Tarot of the Curious Creatures, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. Specifically for no contact and or separation situation, what are their current feelings for you? What are Pal 2's person's current feelings for Pal 2's current feelings for Pal 2? I feel like going one more time, so we're going to go one more time. Okay. Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, the Lovers. I also have your Oracle cards over here. We have By the Book, the Anointed, 9-8, 9-8 Potential, Purpose. It's very interesting. It's interesting because in pile 1, this was 8-9, 8-9 transformation, and for you, it's 9-8, 9-8 potential. And the cards are not in, they're not in order, and I picked them just based off of my intuition and what I feel called to. So I think that it is very also indicative of where your person is at right now as well. There's a lot holding your person back at this point in time, Pal 2. I think that your person kind of struggles with their own thoughts and feelings about this connection. At this point in time, your person recognizes that there is potential in this situation. There is potential in this connection. But they're not sure if they have it within them to do what it takes to be a part of this connection. I also feel that there is so much of internal conflict. Like your person wants to be a version of themselves that can handle the depth of this connection, but at the same time, who they are right now is resisting that a lot. Your person, by their nature, is a very, very traditional person. They like to do things in the way that it is meant to be done. And if they were to take a chance on this connection, they would want to take it step by step. Like, for example, the traditional route could be to start seeing one another, then dating, then moving in, then getting married, and then having a family, so on and so forth. But if they do not feel that they can take it down that route, that traditional route, it looks like your person doesn't want to invest. And at this point in time, even though they see the potential, they don't know if they have it in them, which is why there's a lot of pause energy coming through in your reading at this point in time. Your person understands that there is a particular direction for this connection to go, and they want to take it in that direction, but a little bit of blocked energies at this point in time. They don't feel that they have it within them. And until they feel like they have it within them, your person's just shut down. Like, they're not going to take any action. They're not going to do anything. And it's interesting because for you, it's kind of like they go back more than they go front about this connection. They're not able to progress at all. They feel like they've taken one step and then they take 2 steps back. You know, it's kind of like that energy coming through. And I feel that this is more to do with their own like limiting self-beliefs, because they do feel a lot for you. Frankly, I would say that this person has very deep feelings for you, Paltu, but I don't think that at this point in time, your person can see themselves as someone taking charge of this connection, or even giving this connection the energy that it needs to sustain long term. And if this connection, if they can't give you that energy, your person would rather not give that energy at all. You know, that's kind of the energy that they're in. It's kind of like all or nothing energy that is coming from your person. They feel that if they were to give you something but not everything, then that would be a disservice to you. And your person wants to make sure that there is balance between the two of you, because you, of course, are going to give everything you have, right? But if your person doesn't give everything that they have and they just give you breadcrumbs, then it's a disservice to you. It is disrespecting you as well. And that is something that they do not want to do. So until and unless they remove these mental blocks, these limiting beliefs that they have, your person's not going to take any action. Frankly, I think that the internal conflict is quite a lot at this point in time. I know that this is going to be very difficult to hear, Paltu, but I think on the other hand, it is a healthier approach, because your person doesn't want to lead you on. They don't want to hurt you that way. There's something about wanting to protect you from their energy, wanting to protect you from them, and not wanting to hurt you at all. Like, regardless, even if they were to get hurt, your person doesn't want you to get hurt. So I think that they would rather work through these insecurities and these limiting beliefs than to put that energy onto you while they're working through it. Because if they're working through it and you're with them, then you too get affected by that energy, right? It's not something that they can't help, right? So they don't want that at this point in time. They would rather go on their own, work on it by themselves, and then come when they feel ready. But at this point, they're not ready. Very, very blocked energies coming through. Your person's definitely putting a lot of pressure on themselves to get out of this energy. I think that they do want to come forward towards you. They do want something more with you. But at the same time, I think that the mental conflict might be just too much at this point in time for your person to handle. Or it might just be too confusing and your person needs time to kind of take it apart one by one. Your person wants to be victorious in this situation, and in victorious in them, in their perspective, is to work through whatever has been stopping them and coming forth. I am getting childhood trauma, like very, very severe childhood trauma, where your person might have experienced relationships that just crumbled in front of them, or very, very toxic relationships growing up. And I think that it might have put a lot of fear in your person that their relationships were going to end up that way, which is probably also why your person has a lot of limiting beliefs. And it's also why your person feels that unless they can give everything that they have, they don't want to come forward. So it's possible that they might have witnessed a relationship dynamic, or even experienced a relationship dynamic where the other person or someone in their life was like breadcrumbing the other person and leaving the person that they cared about very, very distressed, or very just upset and sad. And I think that that might have influenced how your person perceives relationships, that they never want to put another person in that situation, or they never want to be the cause of that kind of pain to another person. That is coming through very, very strongly. There is a desire, there's definitely a desire for stability within them, for them to at least kind of make some kind of a truce with their inner self. I'm saying truce because I think that your person knows that it is a war, it is a conflict within them, and just that constant fighting within them is really, really getting to your person, because they do see it, Paltu. They do see a happy new, a fresh start between the two of you. They do see both of you coming together, starting a family together. I am seeing, a family with this puppy over here, so fur babies as well. But I am seeing a traditional family coming through. For some of you, it could be adoption. For others of you, it could be having kids of your own. It looks like your person sees that with you, but at this point in time, for whatever the reasons, and it seems to be more of their own limiting beliefs, your person is not able to come forward, and that is what their current feelings are towards you and towards this situation. That at this point in time, they're working through it. At this point in time, they don't know how, but they want to work through it. And there's a very, very strong desire, because they know if they work through it, that's pretty much it, That's it. Things will get sorted out between the two of you. But how to do that? That seems to be where your person is at, and there might be a little bit of imbalance within them that your person is sorting out. I feel like getting one more card, yes. But it looks like over time, a little bit more time though, slow energy is coming through. Your person is going to find that stability within them, Paltu. But at this point in time, your person is protecting you from their own energy. That is why there is a pause in this connection. And even if you do reach out to this person, I think that it's going to be very, very blocked off energy, because I really, like, the way that I see it, protecting you from their energy is like their utmost priority at this point in time. And it's coming from a place of wanting to shield you, wanting to make sure that they're not hurting you. Whatever it is, your person never wants to be the cause for your pain. And I understand that them being this way itself is a cause for your pain, but it looks like they would rather take them being the cause of this pain rather than their actions causing you, or their lack of complete action cause you pain. I really think that your person has witnessed someone very, very close to them being extremely distressed by another person, breadcrumbing, or just not leading them on, and not giving their attention. And just honestly, I am seeing elements of toxic behavior, of abuse even coming through as well in your person. Wow, I'm struggling with my words, because I think that it does make your person very, very emotional to even think about being the cause of something like that for someone else. So they don't, and they would rather just take a step back. They would rather kind of wish you happiness and just contentment in your life rather than be the cause of your pain. And that's the energy that they're in right now. They've got to work through it, Paltu, of course, yes. As a neutral party, I do feel that as well. But at this point in time, your person doesn't know how, but they will. And it looks like that seems to be more of a confirmation that your person is going to work through, but it's going to take time. All right? Let me get you one advice, Paltu, because I know that the energies of this connection is probably very, very heavy at this point in time. So one advice for Paltu, please. All right, I think that this is a confirmation coming through for you that there is going to be a new beginning, all right? There is going to be a stable beginning between you and this person, but at the same time, hold on, I'm getting a couple of messages. At the same time, water your garden, Paltu, all right? That is very important. Trust that this new beginning is going to happen. It's more of a confirmation coming through. It's more to calm you down. Yes, your person is going to take that leap of faith towards you. Things are going to come around. Don't worry so much about it, all right? Focus on watering your garden. It looks like there might be other aspects of your life that you might want to focus on, you might want to shift your focus on, because this is going to come around, all right? This is just a confirmation. I tried looking for advice for you, but no, I think that the advice is water your garden at this point in time. Focus on other aspects of your life at this point in time. There is going to be a renewal in this connection. It is going to take time for that to happen, yes, absolutely, but it is coming, all right? So don't worry so much about it. In the meantime, work on healing, all right? Work on healing, because I think that there might be aspects of this connection that might have kind of triggered some abandonment wounds, especially if this person's not willing to talk at this point in time, especially because they don't really want to give you their energy because they feel that their energy might be hurtful, or their energy might be... might mess you up even more, and they want to protect you. So there might be a little bit of healing that needs to happen on your end because of this connection, and take some time to heal, all right? Just know that there is a confirmation that this situation will come back around. There is going to be an opportunity for a very, very beautiful and stable beginning between the two of you. And I was being called to see the bee on that Ace of Pentacles card. Do you want me to show you? Hold on. Let me show it to you. It's being called. Your person's working on it. All right, your person's the bee over there. Your person's working on it. So it is going to come around. But in the meantime, water your garden. Take time to heal from the emotional upheaval that might have been happening from this connection. All right, it's going to come around. Your person's going to come around, but it will take time. But it will happen. All right, Paltu? This is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, confirmation, and clarity you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. How to take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.